Not to Die. I'm your DM, your descendant midwife, Noah Perito, and I'm here with our elite employee.
Whoa, descendant midwife sounds like a kind of Dune character. I am Lisa Condemi, aka Jassifer. Just like the van, I am also currently weak and motionless. And that's about Lisa, by the way, not Jassifer.
That was an intro to you.
To my life, yeah.
We all know Jass is, as always, perfect and in the best shape of her life, and everything's all happy and good for her, as always.
She's fit. I'm weak.
She's fit. All right, so before we begin, I'm going to acknowledge the fact that I am in a brand new space.
Me too!
Oh my god, we're both in a brand new space.
Everyone's so scared. Everyone's like, where are they? Are they captive somewhere? Noah and I are now captive somewhere.
I'm in the back rooms.
Please find us. And I'm in the bathroom.
Of the back rooms? Can you help me find that? I really gotta go. So, I'm officially done moving. This is where my studio is gonna be. For all of you in the audio version of this podcast, none of that meant anything for you.
Means nothing to you. The sound should be the same.
And if you want to have the insight of the beauty that we're showing off right now, go sign up for the Patreon. That's an early Patreon plug in this episode.
Actually, the sound may be a little bit worse because I'm now about 20 feet closer to the busiest road in Queens. But you know what? It'll be fine.
That's actually just the sound design for the city of Forever. So
we're doing a lot of road trip arcs.
We're in the car a lot, okay? And it's out of necessity. Let's recap, shall we?
Please.
Last time, Oddjobs LLC's newest field agent, Jassifer, aka Short Sword Jass, found herself tasked with her most dangerous odd job yet: delivering a pizza. Manja! Facing off against the perils of driving in a metropolitan area, which is something we can all relate to: road rage, anti-magic riots, were-rat muggers, traffic stops, and, of course, overly friendly fiends.
Mostly the cops, though.
Our elite employees managed to navigate from the main borough of Forever, known as Endeavor, to the fiendish suburbia known as Dread Heights, to finally the apocalyptic wasteland of the Tearlands. While in the Abyssal District, they avoided sinkholes and meteor showers. Turns out wishing on a shooting star can cause the star to shoot you. Finding one of the few remaining civilized communes in the failed borough, successfully delivering the pizza to a celestial woman who was annoyingly nonplussed. Despite the poor tip and mundane task, the long ride did give Jass a chance to connect more with her rabbit folk co-worker Clover Conbottom, seeing the mother of seven get a bit frustrated when challenges arose, and even jealous when our hero voiced that she was enjoying going out and meeting people in the city. All in all, it was a success, most importantly, in Odessa's eyes. And that's where we are right now.
I just have to say, jealousy is a natural human/rabbit folk emotion, but like in real life, if a coworker were like, you met up with one acquaintance, I'm seething.
Listen, this is one of those things that it's like, it's really good that we can't hear each other's thoughts. And it's really good that Jass doesn't have detect thoughts, because I feel like you're allowed to have those like knee-jerk...
Detect thought crime.
Detect thought crime! Ooh, okay, making that a note for a future mission. One thing to keep in mind is that, like, of course, these things can naturally come up. And I think if it weren't for your high rolls, you wouldn't have even noticed that little twinge in her heart that you're getting to spend time with other people and she is so busy.
She's freaking twinging.
But as of right now, that's not your concern. Everything was a success in Odessa's eyes, so that's where we are right now. After that mission, you and Clover returned the van, debriefed with Odessa on how the mission went, which, by the way, give me a quick charisma check of your choosing to see how that went.
Oh.
And then explain why you chose said charisma check.
I'm gonna come in bitching about how we're never fucking doing that again because no one tips, and I'll use intimidation. I'll be like, I'll quit. Honestly, I'll just quit. You can kill me. X out the debt. Just fucking kill me. It's a 17.
Odessa sits there silently as you go absolutely apeshit. And Clover is with you. You know, she's frustrated. She wanted this job to be kind of an easier, more laid-back job. It's just not fair, Odessa. I mean, like, what's the vetting process for these things?
The van doesn't even fucking work.
And as you guys finish, she raises a hand and takes out one of her AirPods. Sorry, I was listening to a podcast. Whatever happened, I'm sure it was great. And I don't know what you were saying, Jassifer, but the energy you had was so passionate that I have to respect it. So, excellent work.
Can't wait for the next mission.
I'm just going to take that W. And the two of you, after that, head back to your homes. You do not face any issues on the way, thank goodness. And I'll say, since that job, about 6 weeks has gone by living in the big infinity.
Oh.
Yes, quite some time. Now, regarding your debt of 153,319 gold and 52 cents.
Sure.
You paid 222 off that total, and then we add 10% interest to that after your payment. So your new debt is 168,407.27 gold, rounded down. And I assume, how much money are you trying to put down on this? As I said, there's no minimum payment, but you do have to put something down.
I just want to remind everyone that last we checked in, it was 153,319. So it's gone up from 153,319 to 168,407.
10% stacks when you get to a big enough number. If this were like $100, it'd be like, oh, 10 more bucks added to my total. But when it reaches the 100,000 mark, 10% really starts to eat away at your life.
Okay. Jassifer puts down 10 gold on this one and spends about 2 days sitting at a saloon, just kind of staring into a beer. She doesn't binge drink. She doesn't approve of that. She thinks it's bad for the muscles, but she does appreciate the kind of energy of sitting at a tavern and just really acknowledging where you're at in life.
You're at Beauty's in the Eye of the Beholder, which is a tavern run by this large pink beholder who's serving drinks. And every single time you're just like, I'll have another water, or I'm good on this beer.
I keep on doing the tap tap on the counter, but it's just for more peanuts.
You saw a sign that said peanuts are free, and you were like, this is now my favorite bar.
Peanuts are free. That's an amazing sense of protein. You guys are giving that away? You're crazy.
And you see Goo is like sitting on another pile of peanuts, just dissolving them.
Those have to be imports.
This half-elven woman is like restraining the disintegration eye of the beholder and like pulling it below the counter. I'll get right on that for you.
Thank you. Amazing service here. And they do it without a tip. No, Jassifer tips.
Cannon.
I just bitched way too much.
Just doesn't know what the tipping thing is.
I'm accidentally hitting 30% every time because I don't know that you can hit, choose a different number, and they have it set at like 20, 25, 30.
They're one of those businesses that sets it really high, so your instinct that it's 10, 15, 20 is just like completely thrown away. Okay, so yeah, you're going to put 10 gold on your total, which does satisfy the fact that you have paid it.
Sure.
And means that you're not going to face any repercussions. Let's roll a d20 to see how much money you made in the last 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And you can add your proficiency bonus to that.
17 again.
17. Okay.
17.
I think you rolled this high the last time we rolled.
Real.
Go ahead and roll 5 d100. So just roll d100 5 times.
Ooh, that's so fun. That's the funnest die to roll.
Oh my god, Lisa, you said the exact same thing the last time we did this.
I have no new thought today for podcast. Noah, you do new thought today?
I'll do the thoughts today.
All right, everybody, it's my favorite dice to roll. The first one is a 6.
Okay, that's crazy.
Then a 95.
Okay.
Then a 25.
Okay.
Then a 73. And then a 70.
In the last month, you have made 269 gold. Nice.
Oof. Profits, 259 gold before life expenses.
I'll leave it up to you how much money you think you spent in a month. I think at this point, Jass is getting probably pretty frugal and knows her way, at least around her neighborhood, in order to find the cheapest things. So
I'm eating 7-Eleven pizza every night.
Sorry, you mean 9/11 Pizza, because that's the name of the convenience store that you named.
I was hoping we would forget about that.
No.
We have to let that linger for 3 episodes.
Okay, maybe in the next episode we'll have someone buy out that convenience store and change the name. But for now, it's 9/11.
All right, I'm subtracting another 10 gold for living expenses. Probably, had to pay some utilities and my rent and some groceries. And also, I'm still setting up the place.
Oh, and of course, repairs for the van.
No. I'm not chipping in for that.
Okay, so when you're not doing contracted missions like delivering precious MacGuffins, testing traps, searching for missing folks, destabilizing nation states, and retrieving resources,
Love to do all that.
Odessa puts you to work cleaning Oddjobs HQ, patching up portions of the building that have fallen into disrepair, polishing the van, and picking up her groceries. At this point, the initial shocks of living in this strange city floating in this spacey realm are beginning to fade, but you encounter many interesting things in your travels to and from work, as you have little time to do much else. You're tough. You've dealt with worse, and you're confident that no one can intimidate you. But occasionally, you do have some unnerving experiences. When you're alone in your apartment or walking down a rare empty street, not preoccupying yourself with work or exercise, this feeling creeps into your mind. It lurks on the edge of your consciousness, almost silhouetting your psyche. Every time you try and look at it, it's just out of view, but you don't want to look at it. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Think goo's been going in my ear and eating part of my brain at night. That's a 15 with my +1 to wisdom.
Okay. I will say that you pass.
What?
But you still have this experience. It happens late one night. A long day at the office scrubbing Ollie's private bathroom has you spent more than normal. Yes, he has a private bathroom.
I don't understand why we have to use Fetch's bathroom, but Ollie gets his own private one. I feel like the girls should have a separate bathroom.
I've been working here for months, and I'm really not quite sure what Ollie's job is.
I think that Doc wrote him a note that gives him access to his own bathroom.
Ollie definitely privately requested his own bathroom for sure.
Is he a pet or my coworker? I can't really tell.
You didn't get much sleep the night before, and that combined with the exhaustion of the day has you feeling unsteady, unmoored mentally. You hear the sound of the final of several locks on your apartment door as you finish closing up, goo on your shoulder. You turn and see your Spartan quarters, minimalist but not necessarily with the aesthetic intention. What do you do to wind down on an evening like this?
Push-ups till I pass out.
Push-ups until you pass out. Do you have any water? Do you drink or eat anything at home?
Yeah. Oh, I'm conditioned well. Like, Jassifer is not a person who pushes herself to, like, an extent where she's not taking care of herself. It's more like the, like, monotonous, repetitive kind of... It's like her meditation is, like, she finds her way into her body and just experiences that the way that someone might do with yoga, and she just focuses on her muscle and improving the things that she needs to not only be good at her job, but keep Clover safe, keep her home safe. And then I think that eventually she just gets tired and stops pushing herself up. I've got like a mat on the floor to do this on.
So basically you get home, put on some music, and start working out. And throughout the process, you are doing things to take care of your body. It's like you're at the gym and you are like, I go to the treadmill, I get off the treadmill, I go drink some water. I go do a few exercises here or go lift some weights. Then I have a little power bar so I can keep going. And so you enter into this cycle that you do pretty much every single day and find yourself having these weird sort of temporal leaps, if you will. You'll go up and go get yourself a glass of water, go back to your mat and lift it to your mouth, and there's no water there. And you feel your mouth is already wet. It's as if you already drank the entire glass. You go to eat a power bar and see the wrappers are already left on the table, as if you had already eaten them.
Goo? I look in his belly for power bar.
Goo does not dissolve things very fast, so you look and you do not see anything. Unless you're here for many, many hours doing this, Goo did not eat or drink your water. In fact, you see Goo is simply just like sitting on the window that you have that like looks down into the incredibly busy, like cut in with different streets alley that is outside. You see that Goo is just like watching that with curiosity, you know, a tendril up on the window, but isn't doing anything to your supplies. And when you accuse him, he just goes like,
Can I do an experiment?
of course.
I bought a microwave, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go walk over to the kitchen. I'm starting to get tired. I take a break from my push-ups. And I want to just press the 30-second timer on the microwave. And I am gonna like close my eyes and count for 10 seconds and then open my eyes and see like if that amount of time has passed.
You open your eyes and that amount of time has passed. There's no sort of leap. The microwave continues to flow as normal.
That's probably just the pre-workout.
You go and go to eat your meal, and after finishing a bite, you look down and realize you finished the last bite. You somehow ate the entire thing without realizing.
Oh, I must be working too hard.
You see Goo at this point kind of like slides away from the window and across the floor up to you, where you're like, standing near your mat and the table that you have.
Goo, have you noticed me doing anything weird that isn't working out or eating or drinking water or going to work?
Give me an animal handling check.
Okay.
He's a creature of sorts, so.
I have -1. I'm bad with animals.
Good you suggested it. Thanks for choosing that one for me. It was nice.
I never metagame, darling. Okay, well, it's 10 because I rolled an 11.
You see that Goo's like, and just kind of is gesturing wildly to you. I'll say with that roll, obviously you're not able to fully communicate with Goo. You're not understanding exactly what Goo is saying, but Goo seems to be conveying to you that everything has been normal and that you have done those activities that you're saying you don't have a memory of doing, if that makes sense. Like if you were to be like, did you see me drink this water? Goo's like, no.
Okay, I guess I also can't really trust your definition of weird and normal, so maybe you're a bad creature to ask. You're a Goo, so...
Is there anything else you want to do before bed?
Yeah, as I have this, like, uneasy feeling of not being able to trust my own memory, I want to do a divine sense in my apartment. I just, like, sit on the floor on my push-up mat, and I'm gonna detect good and evil within 60 feet.
You take a deep breath. Center yourself. You enter into this trance-like state that is similar to the meditations that you used to do before battle, but different. There's a change to it that has been only present in this new life that you've been given. Will you read out the full language of...
As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. And I can use it 4 times per long rest, so I think I'm dousing through my apartment. I'm like walking in the kitchen and trying to sense, and then like putting my hands against like the wall in my bedroom, trying to see if anything in the infinite exchange is like maybe leaking in through the wall, since there's so many kinds of like people and powers and businesses like all stacked on top of each other.
You go around your apartment, having like activated this sense, this divine sense. And, you know, when you're in your space and looking around, you don't feel or sense anything. But when you look outside, you, of course, have a few pings of various people who are moving throughout the city who are of celestial or infernal or undead origin. Mm-hmm. You don't get the sense that they're, you know, putting any sort of
lurking
effect on you or lurking on you. But what you do get, and I'll say that, you know, burning this resource, I'm going to twist it a little bit to make it work the way I want.
Twist away.
To make it more aligned with what this power actually is connected to. You do sense that there is something off. It's not good, it's not evil, it's not undead, it's not celestial or fiend or what have you. You just sense that there is something off, and it feels more than the regular, like, oh, I had a bad day. It's like you feel like a cosmic sort of disruption in yourself specifically.
I wonder if I'm cursed. Do you think dying twice could curse you? Oh. Maybe I'll see Doc about this. Okay, big help you were.
It just starts like babbling at you, and you scoop him up and put him in his Tupperware.
Get in the fridge.
This is honestly not good pet behavior. For anyone who has a pet that could get fit in Tupperware, don't put him in the fridge.
I lose my job.
Try Not to Die gets famous because of rage bait, because you mistreat your goo pet. Okay, so Goo, who consents to its resting in the fridge.
You know it's what's good for you.
Goo's like,
I poke holes.
Yeah, it's breathable.
I put a straw in the seal.
I'll say that in Jass's free time, she's done some stuff to the fridge to make it seem more like a little habitat for Goo. And it like started off unintentional, and then slowly but surely it's kind of like decorating a hamster cage.
That's all good. Because I think that I probably go out and like, just like you do in New York, like there's so much affordable food nearby. So like, I'm not necessarily cooking a ton at home. I'm eating empanadas. I'm eating from the halal cart. Whatever the infinite space version of halal is.
Oh, halal exists in forever, for sure.
Okay, all right. I'm eating halal in forever. And so, yeah, it's like when people make those really big enclosures for their, like, gerbils or hamsters on TikTok, and it's like a whole room. It's like that for Goo. There's, like, tunnels and stuff now.
Slowly but surely building this up, and starts unintentionally, but ends up being like, this might be fun for Goo. Anyways, point is that you put Goo away for the evening, and after shaking off that unsettled feeling and deciding to maybe follow up on it with a medical professional, highly recommend, everybody, you head to bed, passing out mid-push-up.
Hope I don't have any weird dreams.
You conk out and wake up. No bad dreams, no weird dreams. You're all good.
Okay.
This isn't campaign 1, Lisa.
I know you only did that because I called you out. I know you were playing. I know you just skipped. I know you just highlighted and deleted a dream sequence. Just hear you typing so hard.
Copy, paste. Should be fine. I don't need that. We have plenty to fill this episode. Anyways, so with all that out of the way, Jass, you wake up the next morning. Since you passed your save, you do not roll with disadvantage this morning. On the con save, you got to roll because you live in one of the busiest areas in the city. So give me a Constitution saving throw, and you can roll with advantage this time.
Lovely. Okay, yeah, I'm shouldering people out of the way. I'm getting used to my passage out of the Infinite Exchange. Constitution. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Oh, you are so good. You do not experience any exhaustion. You work out so hard that the constant noise that comes from living in this neighborhood does not bother you. You're just so unconscious. And then you're awake and ready and able to maneuver through the neighborhood with ease, not taking any sort of like exhaustion from having to navigate social situations and busy crowds.
A social situation.
Just terrifying. The worst kind of, the biggest BBEG. With all that out of the way, Jass, you arrive at work this morning. What would you like to do before you get called in for a job?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and see Cindy about getting a work phone.
Oh, okay. So you head in, you pass by Fetch. Hi, Jassifer.
Morning.
You seem happy today.
Just got some good sleep is all.
I didn't so much, but I'm glad you did.
Well, see you later, Fetch.
You guys stare at each other for a moment, and you head off.
I ask him nothing about it.
Yeah, Fetch is desperate to have some sort of connection.
And I feel that.
You ignore that fully and move on. You take the shaking elevator deep down into OJHQ, and you hear the ding as the doors open to reveal the small cubicle office of the mighty Sindaris, who sits in her kobold form behind the large desk with stacks of paper. You see the hallway behind her and the glitter of gold far in the distance. She doesn't even look up for her work. This is a very normal thing for Cindy. Jassifer. Please, come in unannounced and without an appointment.
Morning, Cindy. Could I have maybe brought her like a beverage, like a spiced chai latte?
For sure. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me.
Okay. When you're trying to make friends with the bitchy coworker. 16.
You come in with, do you have one for you, or is it just
Yeah, I think I've got 2 drinks and I just set it down on her desk as I sit down.
She goes from like moving the pieces on her abacus to looking at the drink and looking at you.
I went no dairy because I know some people are weird with dairy.
Yes, I prefer to have, blood milk, but whatever's fine. Thank you. What a nice surprise.
That's not a thing on my planet. By the way, lactose intolerance, I think that must be a particular, weakness of the people here.
Yes, there are many, many weak folk who have lactose intolerance.
Getting on her good side. Just weaklings out there, right?
She takes the latte and takes a sip.
That's delicious. They did use blood milk after all.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure if she was, stumbling over her words, but I see now that she did say blood milk.
She takes a long sip and puts the chai latte back on the table.
Sounds good.
And then looks over at you.
What can I do for you today?
Well, Cindy, I've been thinking about how Clover and I have on occasion gotten separated in the field and how it could be good for us to have some kind of communication device. And so wanted to see if I could maybe get a work phone set up. That's something you do?
She moves aside some papers and pulls out some other documents.
I believe that's something we could arrange.
You see the glint of gold in her eyes. So, I know that you've occasionally borrowed a shop phone here for other communications. You're looking to open up your own sort of plan, is that correct?
Yeah, I want to have my own line so that people can reach me and, so that I have a steady number. Clover can get me if we need to go on a mission really quick, or if Odessa needs to get a hold of me. She loves to text.
She really, really does. She really, really does. All right, well, yes, we have a company phone plan that you're welcome to join.
What's the damage?
It's only going to be 5 gold.
Ever?
A month.
No. That's almost as much as my apartment, Cindy.
She turns the contract around and slides it towards you, and you skim down. You see that you have to pay per call that is longer than 25 words. That's a gold a minute. You have all borough coverage, aka ABC coverage, but you do have to roll a D100 to see if it works. You will be able to have all dimensional infinity coverage, aka ADIC, but you will experience potential slowdowns. It's basically, she like pulls out from a drawer of really, really old Scribe phones, like of varying sizes and models, fishes through and then pulls out one and hands you one. You notice that it occasionally will like spider with cracks and then like ting, like look perfectly new and then like break over here and then look perfectly new.
It's a bit temporally maladjusted, but it should work fine.
Temporally maladjusted. Hey! How does something get like that?
I'm not really a phone scientist. I'm an accountant. You can take it to M4 if you'd like to ask questions.
Noted. Okay. Well, all right, I'll do it.
Don't you see that I'm using an abacus? You think that I know anything about technology?
No, I thought maybe it might have more to do with magic than technology. New world, new rules.
I swear if you hadn't given me a chai latte, we would be in some deep shit right now.
I'll take the fucking phone.
You slam 5 gold on the counter and you sign into this phone plan, which does not include any sort of like hidden things, if that makes sense. It's not like you're getting like wrapped into another crazy contract. You're basically just like paying for the phone.
I'm leasing it.
And paying for all of this coverage. And you should be able to use it just fine so long as you roll well enough.
This is so fun. This is the situation that I'm currently in, which is paying off the new iPhone I needed for the next 18 months.
And this is the situation that I will be in like a month because Ashley accidentally drowned my phone and now it is
your phone.
Now it is a little broken. It works, but it's a little broken.
Wow, Jassifer's one step ahead of us.
So you get this phone, which also resolves all of the canon violations that we might have had with content searches. We'll say that
violations.
We'll say that you occasionally borrowed a phone, and this is the first official phone that Jass is getting to own.
I think that probably what happened was that like they're all the same age. I was gonna say, who's the oldest of Clover's children?
They're all the same age, yeah.
Yeah, the most responsible one has like one of those like cricket phones. It's called a bunny phone, where you just like have like a certain amount of like prepaid stuff on it and you can only reach out to a couple numbers. And so that's what I've been using occasionally. Now I can give Boone his phone back.
You confiscated the like kids' joint phone that they all pass between each other and essentially just use to play games for the most part, even though they're supposed to use it in case of emergency. So you get this new phone. Is there anything else you want to discuss with Cindy, or are you all set with her?
No, I think I'm all set with her. I'll cheers her, and then I do want to stop by Doc's office before I get my next mission.
Sorry, you head into the elevator and press the button to Doc's office. It rises up 7 floors from the like negative 5th floor where Cindy is, all the way into the building proper to the 2nd floor. The doors open and you see the hallway passing a few conference rooms where Doc's office is. You approach and push open the door that is labeled Doc's office and see the familiar small cubic office that looks like it was taken over by a practicing Wiccan. You see dried herbs hang from the cabinets where potions and tinctures are stored. A long gnarled wooden staff leans against the wall. Mushrooms are like growing from drawers and stuff like that. It smells of sage and incense, dirt, ginger, echinacea, and smoke, and it's all lit with the brightest and best light for medical situations, candlelight. Most of the rest of the space is taken up by, of course, Doc Rumex Ricinus, the giantkin with faded violet skin, thick messy white hair, and dark sunken eyes, one of which is misty and gray. He turns his cloak of animal furs like flowing with him and smiles with his big yellow teeth. Jassifer, wonderful to see you. Come in.
Hey Doc, you got time for a walk-in real quick?
Always for you. And you shut the door behind you and you take a seat on the small examination table that is on the opposite wall. What can I do for you today?
I have a couple of just I guess, follow-up questions from our first meeting.
Ah, yes.
When I had my first physical, I think that there are a couple more things that occurred to me after that.
You see that he, is in the middle of mixing a few potions, because my assumption is that Jess and Doc have a pretty good relationship, but Jess is pretty avoidant when it comes to, addressing more serious things that may be challenging for her in certain scenarios. And so you see that, when you came in, Doc was like, this is going to be another one of those calls where I could basically keep doing what I'm doing, because any sort of answer I can give here just has to be surface level. But the moment you say that, he clocks that you are maybe bringing up some stuff that you should have brought up earlier, and he puts some stuff down and goes, oh, and turns around innocently. What could you possibly have realized or encountered since speaking with me?
Oh, well, more like some questions have occurred to me. I guess more kind of like hypotheticals. Nothing super concerning. Just curiosity. More a medical curiosity. Are there side effects to dying?
Yes.
Such as?
Well, I myself have never died, but I can say that people who have encountered all sorts of things. Alignment changes, people come back and they're not well in the head, they act differently than their old self, they're more aggressive, that happens in the case of many undead. There has been cases of psychological disturbances where people are reporting hallucinations, tremors, loss of time, these kind of things that can happen if you were to experience some sort of brain damage, which is inevitable if you die.
Oh, right. Sure. And so if you died twice, does that kind of undo everything? It's like hitting the reset button.
No, I would say that dying twice would probably make it worse. I would imagine someone who's died twice is probably playing with fate a little bit. I'm not someone who's worshipping the gods, but if you deny them a soul more than once, things can get weird. So, I would say that someone who's died twice is probably experiencing twice the symptoms and twice the consequences, and probably will face twice the trouble in the afterlife if they make it that far.
Oh!
That was a fun hypothetical. I love talking with you, Jess. Your mind works in such interesting ways.
Yeah, and my elbow makes this clicking noise, but that's just an old injury, right? I just completely move on from that and just make up something.
He's gonna roll an insight check.
Should I roll a deception?
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Because I'm trying to... I think, just to give what is going on in Jassifer's mind, the idea that, she could be, cursed or something could have, latched onto her, that is, dealable with. The idea that, her atoms got, scrambled or something, and something physically is different about her eyes or, the behavior of her body now, that's dealable with. But, hearing Doc just kind of speak about this all as, mental and psychological, and the idea that she could have come back, not necessarily a different alignment, but come back and be a different person and not even have anyone around who knew the old her to tell her if she were different, is incredibly frightening. That is a 22 on my deception. My elbow clicks really good.
You click that elbow, and it's the most...
I can subflux it, too.
It literally is if you've ever seen those TikToks of people who are the best dap ever, and they do a dap in a super acoustic loud space, and it echoes perfectly, beautifully throughout the space. You pop, and it's just and it echoes throughout the room, and he's like, whoa.
Yeah, word.
You should just wear this brace.
Tore it off once. Okay.
Yeah, he rolled a 9 on his insight check. He rolled spectacularly low for him, and he basically just gives you, he goes into one of the cabinets and pulls out a brace and hands it to you. The compression should give you some relief.
It feels better already. Thanks, Doc.
As you're leaving, Rumix gives you a earnest, caring look and says, I'm very glad you've joined us, Jess. It's been nice having someone with a good head on their shoulders on the team.
Oh, thanks for saying that, Doc. I can tell that out of all of these insane people, well, let's say we all work together for a reason.
True. And he puts a hand out.
All right, have a good rest of your day at work.
He's attempting to shake your hand. Do you shake his hand?
yeah, I shake his... No, I dap him up.
Oh, yeah! You guys do one of the sickest daps of all time.
I dap him up sonically.
And it...
Oh, can we roll?
Oh, yeah. You want to roll to see how good the dap is?
I feel like it's kind of like a grapple, right? Like a dap is a grapple.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 and add your acrobatics.
Okay. 19.
19 as well!
Oh my god, we dap so good.
It's the sickest dap! It's the sickest dap that's happened in Try Not to Die history.
But just like any other dap, it's a 19 on both sides, so there's always room for improvement. You're always like, it could pop a little more, yeah?
It could pop a little more.
Next time we'll get it. It's the elbow, it's the elbow.
It's your elbow!
Ow!
As you laugh and head back to the elevator, you actually feel this bolstering magic fill you. As Doc's eyes twinkle, a yellow-toothed smile emerging on his face, he casts Aid on you, which lasts for 8 hours, and is going to raise your hit point maximum by 10 and your current hit points by 10.
Holy hell! I get kind of weirded out.
A dap that's so good, you feel so much stronger and healthier.
Wow, that was weird. All right, well, I'll see you in like 2 weeks when I get banged up somewhere.
Maybe just keep your uniform pulled over the brace so then Odessa doesn't know you have to pay for it.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
I told you my services aren't free the first day that we were here.
You kill me, Doc. I act like he's joking and I walk out.
This time I'm saying that it's free, but I'm not joking. In the future, you do have to technically pay me. Do not let Odessa see this.
That's a good one.
Thank you so much for listening.
If you enjoyed the show, please follow us on Spotify or leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
Thank you especially to our Eldritch patrons. If you would like to become an Eldritch patron, go to patreon.com/trynottodiepod. At the $5 tier, you get access to the afterlife. That's right, you get access to heaven or hell, it's up to you, via the exclusive talkback show where we discuss what happened during this arc.
You also get access to a bunch of other bonus content like recipes from the show, polls, and other random stuff we're cooking up.
But if you really want access to a bunch of other full-length episodes, sign up for the $10 tier for the content search where we play out usually canon one-shots, test out new systems, review nerdy media, and really do anything we can to entertain you, our Eldritch patrons.
And of course, a huge thank you to Lore Party, the network that supports us. Lore Party Media is dedicated to celebrating the power of stories that shape who we are. If you enjoy our show, please check out their other shows, which you can see on loreparty.com, or you can just search Lore Party in your favorite podcast streaming platform.
And you can check me out on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, all under the username Noah the Infuriator. No spaces, just Noah the Infuriator.
While you're at it, hit up my socials too, Lise vs. Life, that's Lise vs. Life. Follow me on TikTok, and then while you're at that, follow Try Not to Die Pod on TikTok too, where we post clips of the show.
Thank you again for listening, and until next time, try not to die. All hail our Eldritch average patrons, especially Andrew, Anita, Ashley, Becca B, Bugroots, Colleen, Carl and Ian, Alana, Emily, Grace, Hope, Jacob, James, Jeff, Joey, Karen, Kate, Katie, Leo, May, Morgan, Paige, Patrick, Sahara, Timmy, Valley Bear, and of course, our producer Patty, Patrick Braunstetter, and producer daddies Drew Bailey, Sam Golden, Becca Mount, and Rose Evelyn Campbell. We thank you for these podcasting powers and promise to raise hell in your names. Until next time, try not to die.